So hello everybody, today we'll be looking at how to create an Instagram profile scraper using N8N. So let's get started. First we'll add the HTTP node. This HTTP node would basically help us in connecting to the API of Instagram, which we'll get from API file. Here there are in on this platform there are different APIs crawlers available, and you can select any one you like. I'm selecting the Instagram scraper here. We'll just go to the API endpoints, and then come to the section where it is written run actor synchronously and get dataset items. So we'll copy this and then paste it in our URL, and also within these parameters just enable send body and then change the specify body to using JSON. Now come back to the API file screen and go to JSON. Just copy this entire thing from here and then paste it here. Change it to expression, and now what we'll have to do is we'll have to. So right now in the URLs they have mentioned humans of NY as the URL. Let me change it to my profile itself. Yep. Or let us do one thing. We'll have an input trigger. From there we'll input this is okay. Here we can change the input data at the input node. Let me do that. So primarily we have to give a profile URL. Let's just mention it as profile, and the profile URL that I'll be giving would be my profile link as of now. And in future if you want to crawl any other profile, then you can just change the profile link here. And also what you can do is that you can automate this via Telegram, WhatsApp. Just send in a message saying that okay, I want to crawl this profile, and then it will do it for you. This is done. Now let's open our HTTP request, and here instead of the static URL, let's change it to the profile URL. Yep. So this is done. Let's execute the step, and okay, it will actually. So right now within this JSON structure, you would see that the result limit is set to 200. So it will fetch 200 results, as in 200 posts or reels, whatever I've posted, and this number is quite high. Let us actually limit it to only 5. And now since I've executed it, it will take some time to get executed. So let's wait for this to finish, and we'll add our next node, which is the split node. So why we are using the split node is because in the earlier node, the output of this would have a lot of elements, which probably we won't need. We'll only take a few elements that are important to us. So the split out node actually helps filtering out the elements from the whole universe that it gives us. And let's, till the time it gets executed, let's actually take the last node as well, which is the Google Sheets node, and we'll do a append row operation right now. Okay, the credentials are also connected. So let's create a Google Sheet. I'll select my another account and then go to Google Sheets. Let's rename it to maybe Insta profile scraping, and then let's go back and check if it is completed. Or actually let me stop it, and we'll just execute it for maybe, yeah, just 5 posts. Let's execute it again. So this time relatively it should run faster. Yep. So we have got the results. You can see that we have got the input URL, which is the profile itself, then the ID associated with it, what kind of a content it is, some code that is related to it, and then the caption, hashtags, if I mentioned anyone, what is the comments count, and then the what is the first comment, latest comment, etc. So we have a lot of things here, but then let's go to the split out node, and then we'll filter out the things that we need. So let's take the input URL, the profile that we scraped, and then we'll take what was the type of post that it scraped, and then let's also take the caption. And hashtag wise also, I mean, we can just take the first hashtag if it's necessary, or we can take the rest of the hashtags as well. Rest, let's also take the post URL in case we want to refer to the post in future. And then let's close the comment section. Let's close this as well. Let's take the likes count. This can be an important metric. Let's also take the video play count as to how many views did the reel get. And yeah, there could be other details as well. But yeah, I mean, you can filter it out basis your criteria. We'll execute it, and now you'll be able to see that we have only those outputs which we require, and not all the things that you see on the left hand side. So this is executed. Now let's look at our Google Sheet. So here we have almost about 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 columns. So we'll have to create these columns in our Google Sheet. Now let's create it. The first would be profile URL. Next one would be type, caption, hashtag. So type, caption, hashtag. What else is there? We have URL, likes count, and video play count. So we have the URL, likes count, and what was the last one? Video play count. Video play count. Yep. Now we have all the columns here. Let's go back, and so here we can actually select that sheet, the Insta profile scraping Google Sheet that we've created. It should be shown in the drill down here. Yeah, let's select this, and then the sheet would be sheet 1, and after this it will automatically map or fetch all the columns, basis which we can just map it out here. So input URL will go in profile URL, and then the type would go in type, caption would go in caption, hashtag would go in hashtag, URL would go again in URL. We have the likes count as well, so likes count will go in likes count, and then again the video play count would go in video play count. And let's execute it. After executing, we'll be able to see that all of this data right now, the Google Sheet is empty, but once we execute that workflow, we would be able to see that all of this data gets entered into the Google Sheet. Yep, and let's make it bold. So execute step, and let's wait for it to come. Yeah, so we see that for the first 5 posts that we have scraped, we have got the details that we wanted here. And yep, that's it. Thank you so much for watching the video, and do subscribe if you liked it.